Hey, it's Dawn with For Grace Creations. Let me move my camera here. I was not prepared. I've been thinking, Patty over at the Bumbling Crafter, she suggested doing a hashtag just the bits. Basically, we're taking all of our bits from other projects and doing something with them. So I cleaned up my desk and I've been gathering supplies. Hang on. But I didn't really know what to do with them. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, so I thought if I maybe just turn, if I turn on the camera, maybe it'll spark some sort of something in me to do this. I did create a just the bits hashtag. So yeah, Patty has this great idea that we're gonna use up all of our bits that's sitting around. So I do remember now that if I don't turn on my laptop, I can't see your comments. See, I was not prepared. I just knew that we needed to do this. So, laptopy, let's get that ready. Is it even plugged in? It is, yay! So just the bits. It's just like, you work on projects and you do stuff, and then you've got, all the leftovers. The scraps, they're what I deem good scrap paper. I put them in a little container to use for masterboards and things like that later. But all the other stuff, yeah, I'm always like, I don't know what to do with that. And I don't work well with a cluttered space. I try to clean up my mess when I'm done with each project, mainly because I don't have big areas to work. I've got 2 desks. See this right here? It is the top of this tool chest. That is where I stand to create. And then where I'm at now, I've got probably a 2 foot by 1 foot space to create. So if I just let things pile up, I don't have anywhere to work. Okay, hang on. I do have my hot glue gun getting warmed up, but let me get my laptop online so I can see comments. That's always an interesting thing to do. My computer's working right now. Yay. And then I'll show you the bits. I'll show you the bits that I have collected off of both spaces and what we'll do with them. I don't know what we're gonna do with them. Do you guys have ideas before I even start? Hello, I'm on my channel. I'm going to live. I don't even know why can I not find my live. Am I live? Is anybody here? Oh, there it is. I am live. I can't tell if anybody's here yet. Let's go over here. Of course, we're going to get an ad. Oh my gosh. Okay. Live chat, all messages available. Okay, so now at least I'll be able to see what's going on. If you're here, say hi in the comments so I know you're here. Otherwise, I have no clue. All right. So just the bits. I have this really cute little drawer, and I just collected everything in here. What is it? It's bits and pieces left over from a few projects. I've got, and I have a couple envelopes. I got a couple of Happy Mails, and they were on the table, so I put that in there. I've got some fabric left over from a project I was doing. Oh my goodness, YouTube, quit with the commercials already. There we go. Oh, did you know your favorite YouTube content creators, did you know that if you will watch just 30 seconds of the commercials that YouTube throws in their content, it actually helps them immensely. So if you can just take 30 minutes of your time, that's going to help them. Also, clicking the thumbs up, the heart buttons, and leaving a comment. That helps. That's going to help your your people, your peeps, you know? All right. I see 2 people are here. One is me. So there's one other person. Who are you? Click the thumbs up button and comment. Let me know you're here because I'm not seeing comments, but of course that could just be my computer over here. So what else do I have? I have this baggie of all kinds of weird bits, right? It's like strips of, some of it's sari silk and some of it is like a wannabe. Ooh, that's beautiful. Wannabe sari silk. I have this. What is this? This is just, oh, like, oh, I kid you not. It's all kinds of, whoa, bits. Oh my goodness. I don't even, I've got like all these buttons. So I was helping somebody move and they threw me a little baggie with buttons in it and I was using some of them and then I cleaned up all the rest. They're right here. What else do I have? Paper and like, look at, isn't that cute? It came off of a little envelope from another Happy Mail. So these are just bits, really random bits. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the camera around and let's see what we can do with some of our bits. Who knows, maybe it'll give you an idea. Because I actually just got an idea seeing these buttons, knowing my hot glue gun is plugged in. Let me, okay, now it says there's 3 people. Guys, say hello. Oh, look, my son gave me this little box. In it, I have a few bits of ruffles. Oh, and then look. Why did I save this? Because it was on my desk. Now it's going to stick to me. I don't know. Maybe we can use it. But the first thing I want to do, because I just randomly got the idea, and I have this, part of the reason was the buttons and the fabric. The other reason was I have this sitting here, Just June journals. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take just the bits and put it together with Just June journals. Watch this. Do you have any buttons and fabric? Maybe some envelopes? Have you gotten any Happy Mail lately? If not, and you want Happy Mail, let me know. I haven't gotten Happy Mail in a while, and I love a Happy Mail. So I'd love to swap. Okay, let's move this camera. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna turn the camera. Wait, what's happening? Hello? Turn the camera around. Aha! There we are. Let me get this situated here. Why can I not zoom out? I have no idea. All right. Are we good enough? Why wouldn't it let me zoom out? Does anybody have any ideas? Can I zoom in? Yeah. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm as zoomed out as it's going to let me. I don't know. Anyway, let's move some stuff on the side. All right. We've got a chunk of fabric. And we have random buttons. And we have these envelopes. They are not the same size, but do I have my cutter near me? I need my cutter. Guys, where'd I put it? Hello? Does anybody know? Hello? Hello? Where's my cutter? Well, I don't have any idea. Oh, I found it. But I found those first. But look, it's my little cutter. Here it is. Let's cut these 2 envelopes to kind of match each other. I think, though, first, I probably should glue down the flaps before I cut it. Because I want them to, I just want them to be the same size. Because I would like to maybe make a smaller journal. What size? Well, let's cut it and then we'll see what size. Make it even. So it just needs a little bit off each end. You know, instead of using a cutter, it actually might be easier to do this. Just cut the bigger envelope so that it is the same size as the smaller. Now, just the bits. Does that mean your scraps? Well, yeah, it could be your scraps or your bits of anything. So these match. They are now almost 9 inches by a hair under 6 inches. So that's the measurement if you want to do this. And boy, I don't have a lot of space. I'm telling you guys. Wow. Set that aside. So if I want these to be a journal cover, how do we go about that? Because I want to use this fabric. So maybe what we'll do is we will just glue them down. So what I want to do is leave a little bit on each edge because I'm going to fold it over. And I do need to leave a little bit of room here in the middle so that we can put a signature in this. So I'm going to cut here and I think here and rip. And rip. Yeah, it's giving me more bits, but that's okay. We're using up our bits. All right. Now this edge over here is not straight, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, it actually doesn't matter because we're going to fold it over. All right. So on this side that we're going to glue down, I think let's go ahead and grab some stick glue and just kind of do like this. It's just going to help hold this paper down to the fabric a little bit. I'm not using a sewing machine, so I do have to be very aware of how much glue I'm going to use. So now I want to kind of line these up, hopefully straight down here. Yeah. Let's turn it over. Is there any wrinkles? Nope. All right, that'll work. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some fabric glue. And I'm going to go across the edges. Okay, I'm back. Somebody was trying to call me. We're going to fold this over and get that edge glued down. And then let's turn it around and do this bottom edge here. Come on. There we go. So then we'll fold this side up. There we go. Stay. Stay. Is everybody staying? No, everybody is not. Not yet, at least. They will. It just takes a minute for that Fabri-Tac glue to kind of take hold. Okay, and then we're going to glue this side down. Come on now. Do. So this is the inside cover of the journal we're making with our bits. I don't know, should we even work on this side? Because we could do this side another day. Now, I do think I want to come in and cut this extra off on the corner. Maybe I don't. She says. Let's turn this and let's just glue this. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and after we deal with the front cover with our just the bits, we can come back another time and deal with the inside cover and just, lay a piece of fabric over it. So let's glue this side down. And so it doesn't matter what all these raggedy edges look like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just gonna cut off some of these extras. All right, so once that glue really grabs, we can move on. So see, I still have this fabric. So after we work on the front, I could technically then come in and cover the inside with this. Maybe, I don't know, because what I was thinking is if this is a journal, we could then use buttons all over the front. However, these buttons, if you look at them, they're all bright colors, which doesn't match this. So I'm not really sure what to do. Oh, I have an idea. Let's turn it like this. So we're looking at the front and the back cover now. Who knows if this is going to work? I'm pretty sure it will. Let's grab gesso. And let's just put a little gesso down and grab a, what is this? I can never remember what these are called. Do you? Yeah, I can't remember. But let's just randomly spread this out. And if we get a thin enough layer, gesso will dry fairly quick. Okay, it's messy, yes, but do I only have mustard yellow here. Well, I guess we could do a little bit. Acrylic paint also kind of dries quick. We'll just put a little on each side. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. That's okay. And maybe we'll just some randomness here, right? I know, the fabric wasn't horrible. I believe it was Tim Holtz fabric. If not, it's Seth Apter. I love both those guys' fabrics. Okay, that's all right. I say we call that good. Yeah. And then, dun, 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 our buttons. You know what? We're going to dump them out. And let's create a fun cover. I think we'll use hot glue for this. Now, is that the right yellow? I don't know. Kind of. And here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to start in the middle. Try to not overthink this too much. Right? We'll just start gluing down some buttons. I've never done this before. But again, it's just the bits. We are using up the bits that have been sitting around. And I guess we're going to find out if this is, something we should do or not. Okay, oh, don't glue together, guys. What colors should I focus on doing? Or does that matter? Should I just do a random assortment? Maybe I should. Just start grabbing and not really paying attention, other than to make sure that the buttons are, kind of up next to each other. At least that's my thought. So that there's not a lot of space. What is everybody up to today? Do you have any plans for the 4th of July? I know that that's a little ways away. However, I know that some people plan that kind of, stuff ahead of time. I don't really know if we have anything specific that we're planning to do. In the years past, our friends have invited us to gather with them for food and hanging out, you know, playing cornhole and things like that at their workshop, which, by the way, if you go and watch the fireworks that the city puts on there, it happens to be a straight shot. You can see where the fireworks are done. And so that's always nice. You get a great view. But the thing is, my daughter and son-in-law actually moved, and from their front yard, you also have a great view. So I don't know. We don't have any specific plans yet. My thought is we'll do 4th of July with our friends again this year at their shop. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel like this is crazy of me. I love buttons. Just a few of my favorite things as part of our hashtag How Do You Do Art this month. And one of my favorite things is buttons. And I find that I hoard them. Do you have anything that is your favorite that you tend to hoard? Oh, Sherry, you're here with me. I wondered if I was talking to myself. Random with all the colors. Okay, so kind of like I'm doing. I wasn't sure. I'm just so excited you're here. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for commenting so I don't feel like, you know, I'm over here talking to myself. Do you have plans for the 4th of July, Sherry? Do you even celebrate 4th of July? You know, it kind of depends, I guess, on what part of the world people live in. Sometimes 4th of July isn't a thing. I guess if you don't live in the United States, maybe you've got like Cinco de Mayo or other things. Because I live in the US, I don't really know. Like, what does the UK do? Do they even do anything? I have no idea. None. Sherry, you collect paper. Let me ask you this. Do you collect paper scraps as well? What kind of paper do you collect, you know? I have been purposely collecting my paper scraps simply because I've seen, you know, and heard people, you know, hey, use your scraps for this, use your scraps for that. So I have been saving my scraps. You do celebrate 4th of July. You live in a small town and they do all the traditional small stuff. Your son's birthday's the 5th. Oh my goodness. So do you do like a partial 4th of July and partial birthday celebration? Or do you really focus on him on the 5th and, you know, Independence Day on the 4th? I share a birthday with my oldest son in August. So that's kind of cool. You do save scraps. I did the wonky paper with some of them. Yeah, that was interesting to do. But I'm like, for me, sitting next to me here. Look, I have a big old wonky paper that I did. And I still haven't done anything with it. With this one, at least. I guess you could call it a wonky paper masterboard. But yeah, you look at me. It's been months and it's still sitting next to me. Maybe I'll use it as a journal cover. So you do the 4th stuff on the 4th and his birthday stuff on the 5th. That's nice. How old is your son? Mine's an adult. Full grown. All my kids are, though. Oh, so a few of my favorite things. Yeah, buttons. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Yours are... One of your favorite things is paper scraps. So, what other favorite things do you have? In junk journaling supplies. I mean, because, like, coffee. I love coffee. It's one of my favorite things. And I mean, I do drink coffee while doing art or doing crafts or, but oftentimes I end up pouring my coffee all over whatever I'm making. Not on purpose either. Purely accident. Should I fill this whole thing? Oh my gosh. I think I'll just do the front, and then we can move on using some of the other bits and see what we come up with. Oh my goodness. You're working on redoing your kitchen and a coffee thing. Now that is fabulous. Yeah. You know what? My email. I usually write, oh my gosh, I'm getting all hairy, spiderwebby. I usually have my email attached in, description boxes. You should email me pictures of your kitchen as you do little things, because I love coffee, and having a coffee-themed kitchen is just amazing. Kristen, you are here. Hello. So I just randomly hit record because Patty over the Bumbling Crafter was like, hey, let's do hashtag just the bits, where we collect all the crap. Nope. The bits off of our desk, the leftover scraps from stuff, and do something with them. Yeah, so my brain was like, okay, clean up your desk, collect all the scraps, put them all together, and then I was like, okay, now what? I don't know what to do. And I thought, if I hit record, maybe my brain will just randomly give me an idea. And it did. I don't know how well this idea is going to go, but I'm taking all of the bits of buttons that were on my desk that kept falling on the ground, and I'm going to attempt to just cover the front with them here, as maybe if I go like that, it'll be faster, and see what we get. Yeah, I'm trying, but my fingers have glue stuck all over them at this point. And I have these flyaways here, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll come back and deal with that later. Oh, Sherry, you're in Washington on Whidbey Island. Okay, I'm going to admit I've never heard of Whidbey Island. But yeah, Washington is not. So I'm, let's see, to get to Washington, I would go the Mount Hood Pass, and then I would go to I-5 and travel into Washington via I-5. At least that's how I've done it in the past. So how far off of Interstate 5 are you? Like, I think, oh boy, I think to get to Portland going that way, I usually go the Santiam Pass to go to Portland, but I'm pretty sure to go to Portland that way would take me about, oh my gosh, 3 hours. I'm pretty sure. I need a smaller button for right there. Okay, let's try the quick way again. Let's just go do, and start quickly plopping before the glue dries. Oh my gosh, yes, that's way faster. And it forces me to make some very quick decisions. Just grab buttons and go. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness. I don't want to put too many of the same color next to each other. Let's see. So, Sherry, I'm actually in Central Oregon. So, yeah, like right in the center. Not really southern. No, definitely not southern. if you were to look at a map of Oregon, I'm like right in the center. Yeah. We are considered high desert. So cold at night. Well, in the summer, cold at night, hot during the day. Dry. So we have heat, yes, but it's a dry heat. So dawn doesn't die. I come close to it sometimes because I'm not a big heat person. But, oh, Kristen, you're having a late lunch. Nice. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 11:37 a.m. And I ran to the post office to deliver some packages. Some people ordered some stuff off my Ko-fi site over the weekend. And then I had over on my Facebook group, the private group where I do earrings and a little bit of junk journal stuff. I had some orders there. So I had to go take them to the packages to the post office. And while there, I got a message from a friend asking if I wanted to stop at the coffee shop and have some coffee. So I went and had a cup of coffee at this cute little coffee shop in town. This reminds me of a cover from Kirsten at House of Chaos. House of Chaos, is that the gal that's in another language? Am I remembering that right? Because I think maybe you told me about her once before, and I think maybe I watched something of hers. I honestly cannot remember for the life of me. But yeah, this was just I was showing my bits that I'd collected off my desk and didn't know what to do with them. And all of a sudden I saw the fabric and I saw my envelopes from Happy Mail from a while back, and I was like, oh, let's just make a journal cover with buttons. I've never done that, and I thought, let's see what kind of mess I can make. And I'm only doing the front cover right now, and then I'll set it aside and work on the rest another time. Because I have other bits that I want to bust out because I want you guys to give me an idea, like, what I should do with them. Because I'm not kidding, today my brain is like, I don't know what to do. Now, I know that I'm making a hot glue mess. If you look, you can see, can you see all these spiderweb strands and messiness? So if you just come back with your, what do you call it, your heat gun, and go over it, it actually melts all that weird stuff. And you don't even then know it was there. It's so great. Oh my. But for me, I would normally like take the time to separate the buttons and make sure, it looks pretty. So this is not my typical. So it feels a little weird to me to be just randomly shoving buttons on, especially since I'm a button hoarder. For me to just randomly use up buttons without, like I'm acting like I have no care in the world about using them. Yeah, it's a little out of character for me. I usually think, how can I not use the buttons up that are my favorites? Yeah, it's that bad, guys. Like, I'm here to tell you, if you ever come across some buttons at a garage sale or whatever, you could always collect them for Dawn, and I will pay the shipping and the cost to buy them. I'll swap stuff with you. I love buttons. Yeah. Okay, look at that. We used a lot of buttons. What I will do with the rest is I actually, for right this second, I'm going to put them in this little baggie. But then I might separate them and put them where they go with my other buttons, unless we happen to use more in this just the bits. I don't know. There we go. But we use that. So now this has to dry. Oh, Kristen, the Asylum Journal, you mean this? This stuff here? Is that who you're talking? Maybe that's why I recognize her, because that's where I learned to do this. But yeah, we need to have a play day in the asylum, and so I have this sitting here next to me. Sorry, I got a weird pop-up window thing from my printer, and I'm not even trying to use it. But yeah, if that's who you're talking about, yeah, I haven't watched her in a long time, but maybe I should. Yep, there's the Asylum Journal. All right, so this we'll deal with later. It's, you know, the inside of the cover, and I think maybe I will cover it with fabric. And then I don't know, I don't know what to do with the back yet, but at least we have a fun front cover now. So we'll set this aside. So that goes with June journals. It's a beginning of a journal. But then, okay. Oh my gosh. You want me to do a studio craft room tour? All I have to say is no, you probably don't. But okay. But you need to, when? I don't know when, but, you would laugh. I'm just telling you now, you'd laugh. Serious. You'd laugh. Okay, so just the bits. Here are some of my just the bits sitting around here. Oh, look at that. Here's some more just the bits in a... I've got all kinds of bits. Oh my goodness. Okay. I did limit myself. I put some stuff in the... Oh, there's... I did put some stuff in the trash, the recycle, and some stuff in, what do you call it? Like my scraps. Yeah, so, but I still look at all this and I'm a little, I don't know what to do. Okay, so like this. It is piano sheet music. What do I even do with it? I should unplug my hot glue gun. No, I'll move it so it's out of my way. Like, I don't even know what to do. How about with this one? Maybe we'll turn it upside down. Let's take this. Is that gonna fit? Yeah, okay, so let's take this, and I had my glue. Here it is. Let's put glue all over this. And then let's just glue it down to this. Okay. And what do we got? We need a ruler. And we'll just, line it up. Tear that off. And look at that. I have another bit. And then maybe we'll tear this top off. Come on. And we'll tear off the bottom. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll wrap this around to the other side. Oh my gosh, did you hear my rooster? I don't know if he's that loud or not. Okay, so we wrapped it around to the other side. Now it's thick enough, it could be a journaling card. but I still feel like it needs something. Well, let's start with, if it's gonna be a tag, we could cut this end off, turn it over, and cut that off. Now I am gonna throw these away. And then, oh gosh, let's see. Maybe use this. This is new. I got this off of Amazon. It's a, what do you call it? I think I typed in the search bar of Amazon ID tag punch. I think it's Gail Gastinelli. Gail. Anyway, she had one, and I thought, ooh, I really like the look of that. So I only have so much play money every month, and I took my play money and I bought this, and I think that's so cool. Now I can grab this. Ooh, and this pretty one. Look at this. I love that. That would go with that. Would it fit in the hole? No. What if we just fold it over? Yeah, and then we'll just cut off some of that. And will it fit now? Come on, fold over. Yep. And then what? Do I tie it? Do I staple it? Oh, my hot glue gun is still on. How about we hot glue gun this? We'll put a little here and a little there. And then Sherry says staple it. Okay. I'm going to do that. Yes. Staple. Yeah. Okay. But maybe I should have stapled it so it would be kind of sideways like that. Yeah. Let's come in with another staple. Why not? And I got the staple in the same spot. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, right? Okay. Now, oh my gosh. I run out of room, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Well, let's dump all this out because I feel like, yep, these are just the bits, guys. I kind of feel like this needs something. And I don't really know what. Oh, what's that? That's cute. Oh, that would go with that. We could make a little pocket if on the tag. Oh my goodness. You know, it's one of those things, like, what do I even do? I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Maybe I've got some of this paper folded. I could create a belly band on the tag, and then that could go in there. Let's do that, but I'm going to rip off the edges. And then I feel like it needs some color. Since this has color, I've got that and this next to me. I don't want to get up, and I don't want to have too many choices or I'll overwhelm myself and my brain will completely shut down. But I think this will be okay. And what is this? It is, what is it? It is Simon Says stamp orchid. It was one of those things, somebody was cleaning their craft room, getting rid of things that they don't use, and she sent it to me, and she actually sent me a couple, and she said, well, whatever you won't use, pass on. So I actually did. I passed some on. Now look, this is a sticker that came on an envelope somebody sent me. So let's just cut some of these edges off here, the ugly tape and, you know. And then, do you like Simon inks? So I prefer the Tim Holtz Ranger Distress ink and Distress oxides, but it's okay. Yes, it's fine. It's not my favorite. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, maybe we put some of this on there. Yep, let's go like that. And hot glue guns here, may as well use it. We'll go like that. And then, what's happening here? Maybe we'll go like that. Get that to stick there. Oh, yay. So, I think, you know how with Tim Holtz and Ranger Distress Ink and Distress Oxide, if your ink pad is getting dry and you want to use it, you can spray water on it and it still works. You know, it's almost like it reactivates it. Well, Simon Says Stamp, that doesn't work. It actually, it almost makes it so that it's worse. I don't know why. I do like the Simon Says Stamp for, let's see, do I have anything white next to me? Oh, I do. Okay, so let's take this bit here and let's just trim some off. Okay, so here's my ink. Okay, so if I'm trying to take something white and color it, I will say this does work where some of them don't, and you don't have to add water. Like with the oxides, this just immediately dyes it. And I do this with lace too, to make pretty colored lace. So, see, I love it, I love it, I love it. So, oh, Vicky, hi. I have a question for you, Vicky. Is your full name Victoria, or is your name actually Vicky? I know, silly question, but yeah. And I'm making a mess. I had cleaned up my desk and I grabbed all the bits and I'm doing, here it is. Patty over the Bumbling Crafter has asked me to collaborate with her and try this using the bits off my desk to just clean up. You know, you're using it and just randomly making something. I said, okay, I'll try. So it's just Vicky. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. And I know it's a silly question, but it was just something I was wondering. All right, so then we could just put that on there and put something on top. No. Okay, what were we doing? Dawn, figure it out. So, I mean, again, the hot glue's here. So we may as well use it, right? There we go. Now we have a belly band on our pocket. Oh, hi, Trish. How are you doing? Guys, tomorrow is not Wednesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday, though, at 11 o'clock, we will be doing our Wisdom Wednesday at 11 a.m. my time. So I know that's different for you guys. And smaller scissors. And my thought, oh, wait, that's wobbly. Let's take another bit. Oh, wait. This one's a really thick bit. Lily and Grammy. Anyway, so my thought is we're just going to review day 1 of week 7. And then I'll talk a little bit about the next day homework, just because it is Proverbs 31. And I've already gotten some phone calls and some, questions. And yeah, and I don't want anybody to feel like overwhelmed or anything. So we'll just review that a little. All right. I had this little bit on my desk. Where'd it come from? I don't know. think bigger scissors work better. And you know what? I'm going to cut that weird top off of it. Sorry if anybody liked it. I just didn't want to fussy cut it. Lazy, I know. I know. Okay, now I am going to throw that away, and I'm going to throw away that. And then that could go in there, but now it's hiding. Now I don't want it in there. It's so cute. You know what I mean? So I take that back. Let's just grab, I'm going to grab my dauber. I don't know what is on it. It's a brown dauber. That's all I know. We're going to go around the edges, front and back. And now I've just made a little something for another day, or another project. Would this work? I have another bit here. It would, and I think we're going to staple it again. Let's see, like that, because I did really like that stapled look. There we go. Yes, so we made a tag. Yay. Okay, so how long have I been on here? 51 minutes, and we created not the inside. We're not done with that, but we created a journal cover front, and we created a tag and a tag, but this tag needs something in it. I have a bumblebee that has some purple. Yeah, that could go there, except I do think, oh, Vicky, thank you. Yeah, so that was just some random buttons, and they were all over my desk, and they were falling on the floor, and so I just threw them in a little zippy pouch. Oh, that zippy pouch has something in it. Oh, I threw them in a zippy pouch and thought, okay, it was a bit on my desk. We're using the bits. Let's try it. So who knows how that journal cover is going to end up and what I'm going to do with it. I really don't know. It's out of my comfort zone with all the colors. But there we go. There's another tag, and it has lots of writing space. Yay! Boy, when I started this, I was like, my brain, I don't know what to do. But, okay, let's put the purple away. I don't need to make a bigger mess. Okay, now what? Put the smaller scissors away. And I have all of this here still to use. So I have an idea. This little bit here, let's grab maybe some of this. Oh, yeah, maybe this music sheet. Rip the edge off. And like this, maybe? Or like this. Like this. We'll tear that off. And then, what's that? Oh, yeah. We could put that under there. We can just give it a good staple. And then, I don't know what to do with that. Oh, there's little tags here. Oh my, I had more bits on my table than I thought. What do I do with this? Oh, well, look, we could add this button. And look, I have these fibrous bits. I know, let's just do some random. We'll put that on there. And maybe grab a few. Come on, they're sticking to me. Grab a few fibers. And like that. And then this random button that didn't make its way back into the bin. And voila, we have a cluster. Yay, I made another thing. Come on, guys, I need ideas. I don't know what to make. Like, isn't this cool? It got some texture paste on there. I don't know what to do with it. Well, we've got, oh, that's a tag already. We'll leave that. I've got these little things over here. There's a bird. I could put the bird in there, or do I have anything else? I've got that bumblebee. That's not big enough. That is. Okay, so glue. Regular glue. I guess I didn't think of that. Let's see. Ha-ha! Found it. So I'll put glue around this circle. See, this is something normally I would set aside for a textured masterboard, where I just do layers upon layers. But that could go around the bee. Oh, hello, Lindy. I'm assuming it's Lindy and not Sean. That's my assumption. So what am I doing? Well, I'm asking for advice and ideas because I'm doing a hashtag just the bits, where you collect all the all the stuff, the bits, off of your desk from all the projects you've been doing and do something with it. And my brain was not wanting to come up with anything. So I challenged myself and I hit record. And I thought, okay, I hit record, so I have to do something, right? And then I thought, well, maybe you guys could help me figure something out on top of the crazy that I'm doing. Okay, so then this, what's this? What do I do with this? There's a little tag. Will it fit? I don't know what to do. Do I use it as a pocket? You guys, I'm stuck. I have all these little bits and I'm stuck. Okay. Don't get stuck, right? Don't get stuck. So let's try this. Let's just glue this to this. Okay. And maybe we'll, not that one. Let's just take this one and glue this to this. And then will that fit on there? Because we could make a wonky pocket with this. I'm just going to do it. I don't know. We'll just build on it. But if you have ideas, if you see all the bits on my table and you can think of something for me to do, let me know. Okay, so there's that. But if it's going to be a pocket, it needs to be a little bigger. So, I mean, I have this. You guys are like, Dawn, you're struggling. Yes. Yes, friends, I am. Let's do like this. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, that's pretty. Totally does not go with this, but okay. What if this vellum was our pocket? And let's just maybe round the edges a little. It's going to be wonky. And then we could glue this right to the center. Yeah, let's do that. What kind of glue on vellum? Oh, dude. Right, Vicky? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Today it was one of those, I don't know what I'm doing at all. So, I'm not young anymore, almost 50, but I remember being in high school and I took theater. And in theater, once a week, what we would do is we would write something down on a piece of paper, anything. You fold the paper, you put it in a hat, and then everybody has to draw a piece of paper. And so you draw the piece of paper, you stand on stage, and for instance, one time I will never forget this. I got the word purple people eater. And I opened that piece of paper while on stage, and it was an impromptu. You had to, for 5 minutes, which doesn't seem long till you're on stage with a piece of paper and you're like, what? I had to take 5 full minutes and talk about purple people eater. I did it. And when I was done, I was excited. It was kind of cool. So this is kind of like one of those things, just an impromptu, I don't know what we're doing, but here we are, let's do it. And I'm having to use up my bits. Yeah. So, I don't even know. Do we have blue? That's kind of a little blue. What we could do is maybe go around the edges. And my first thought is to use hot glue. Do you think it'll warp this? Let's see. Are you all like, Dawn, don't do it? I'm trying it. It did not warp it. Let's try this. Go all the way to the end. Or part of the way, anyway. There we go. And now, you know what? I don't know if I have enough to go all the way around. Oh, you know what? I might. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I did. Wow. Okay, so then I do need a little more right there just to hold this down. And we'll cut it off. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have this. And I actually was just seeing this peeking out. That might look kind of cute with that. But it's really thin. I've got this. It's just coffee dyed paper. I wonder if I glue this down. Oh, you know what? I want to show you guys something. Hold on, let me grab it. It's behind me. Okay, have you ever seen this gigantic glue stick on Amazon? Let me show you the difference. This is a large Scotch permanent glue stick. Look at the difference. This is freaking huge, you guys. I got this wondering, will it work? Because I go through, I don't know about you, but I go through a lot of glue. That's something that I spend the most money on. And I had ran out of glue stick. And I knew that I was being challenged to make master boards, and I knew that meant I was going to need glue stick. So I went ahead and tried this. And so far, all the things I've used it with, dude, it works great. Really well. So I don't know if y'all have tried it or not, but you should, because it does really well. The other thing I have found, and I won't use it today, but it's hard to get the lid off a little bit because it gets glue, but around the edges. But It's really thick, so it's a little hard to use, but I will tell you what, it is like cement. It works really well, this Yes paste. Now, I will tell you this. If you try and water this Yes paste down, you're going to be in trouble because it will then start warping your pages. And then if you try and keep it, like, I don't know if anybody else does this, but let me show you. I put PVA glue and mix it with water in a bottle like this. I know it's for ketchup, but what happens if you try and do that with this and it sits even for a few hours, you get big, huge clumps in there and it will not come out. So don't mix this with water. I made that mistake. Otherwise, it does work great. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we'll just leave a little around the edges. But if this is glued down, oh yeah, that'll fit. Oh, unfortunately though, right there, I left a little white piece. Shoot. Guess what? I'm going to just chop this off right here. And oof. There we go. Do I have any? Yep, I do. All right, so I've got gathered twigs. But before I do that, I think I do want to trim the edges off. And then we will do this. Mainly because around that bee, I have that brown. Okay, and then it needs, maybe it needs a little pink and a little blue. Yep, boy, we're using up some scraps now, I tell ya. Or not scraps, bits. We're calling them bits. Oh, but I don't want to cover up that word, do I? I guess. I guess I don't really have a choice. So we're going for it. 1, 2. So now we have a little tag to put in our pocket, even though I feel like this pocket needs something. I wonder if I just take this and kind of go around like that. I still feel like it needs something. What do you guys think? Like, this is good, but I mean, maybe it's good enough for now. And when I go to add it to a journal, I'll be able to figure out what I'm going to do. Yeah, ooh, yay, 2 more things done. Okay, guys, give me what should I make? I've got, let's see. What other bits? I have these. Oh, yeah, don't laugh too hard. But I have this. Let's just use that up. Let's put those back in there. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's just a bunch of sewing thread. It was all over my desk. It actually was the stray stuff from all this sari silk. So, aha. Okay, hold on. Kitty. Let's make something to put in Happy Mail. Let's actually fussy tear the kitty. And do you guys send out Happy Mail? I try to send, randomly send Happy Mail once a month. And of course, I can only send Happy Mail to people I have their address. And what I do is people that have ordered off my Ko-fi site, I keep their address for random Happy Meals. And then obviously friends, you know, like Kristen and Trish on here, I've got their addresses. Lindy and Vicky, if you want to email me your mailing address, then I can write it down and I'll have it. I can send you Happy Mail now and then. Anyway, I try and send out Happy Mail now and then. Let's see. We could do a little tag, which means we'll go around this. And then I feel like a cat is usually hairy. So what if we... Oh, gosh, the problem is it sticks everywhere to your hand. Okay, what if I just do this? Get some hot glue randomly. And let's just see if it'll stay like that. And, oh my gosh, you guys. And then we'll get hot glue on kitty. I don't have a kitty. Does anybody have kitties? I don't have a kitty. I have dogs. Okay. And then we'll trim off some of the stuff hanging. Oh my gosh. I think that's actually cute. And then maybe we'll come in here with this. Yeah. And it needs a little bit of sari silk. Oh, look, I have this little scrap here. It could go in there. Let's put this end in. Hi, Crystal. Crystal 2424. Crystal, did you recently get Happy Mail from me? Or is this a different Crystal? Recently would have been in the last, I think, like, oh boy, a few weeks is my thought. If not, I'm going to say this, put this out there to all of you. If you send me your email address, I would love to send you Happy Mail. Does anybody have a kitty? That was my question. Crystal, okay, you did. It is. So this is the, okay, I got to show you what I found. Oh my gosh, I have to show you. It's right here. It's been a while since I've heard from you and seen from you, but I went to the beach. And it has been so long. Guess what I found? Oh my goodness. And of course I thought of you. Look. Does anybody know what this is other than Crystal? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was so excited when I saw that. I was like, oh, and I'm not done. I knew there was more. There's one. And there. Oh, I know where the other was. Okay, so I found a purple and I found a blue. I found a deep dark red and I found like this very vibrant red, almost like this lid. And so, yeah, you have another Happy Mail on its way because I think I sent it after that first one. So, yeah, I just kept what I call ugly pieces. But Serenity, hi. Green one looks like Venturine. Yeah, so I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyway, sea glass. We got sea. Yes. Anyway, I don't find it very often. And as Crystal knows, it's actually been long time that I've been looking because I don't get to go to the beach very often because it's 4-ish hours away. But she knows that it's been what? Crystal, a year, 2 years, something like that I've been looking and I haven't found any. And I finally found it. So, pardon me. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so we have a kitty. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it, but there it is. Somebody's going to let me know they have a cat, and I can mail it to them as Happy Mail. So we only have this much left. Let's let's use it. How about we take, in case if anybody's wondering, all the randomness on my desk, it's because it's called Just the Bits. And we are literally using just the bits left over from recent projects to clean up our desk and make something out of them. And I have no plan. I just hit record, hoping that maybe it would be like an impromptu drama class, and I would get some ideas while just hitting record, or maybe y'all would give me ideas. So there's that. Yeah. I need water. Ooh. All right, so we have this. Put a little here. Oh, Kristen, you do. As a matter of fact, let's see. We have Trish and Kristen, and let me go back in the comments. Maybe that was just, yeah, that was just it. Trish and Kristen, you are two that I have Happy Mail in Ziploc bags sitting in my other room waiting to go out. Why have I not sent it? Because I'm looking for other things that I wanted to send you and I can't find it yet. Anyway, yeah, that's why. Okay, so what my thought was taking this and maybe just adding, I don't want to use hot glue, do I? I don't think so. Not on this part. Anyway, yeah, I've got piles of things put into Ziploc bags for 5 or 6 different people. And I just haven't sent them out yet because I'm adding to them. But I did send out 9 Happy Meals today. Yeah. Crystal says she's not been here lately because she's been busy getting her craft room done. Tell us, what do you mean, getting it done? Like, what have you been doing? So that we know what you mean. Getting it done, like, yeah. What have you been getting done? Let's put that right there. Let's just quit fighting with this baloney and put it there. And then, you know what I see? I see a train. I'm pretty sure that's a sticker. I don't even care. Will this sticker come off? Oh, Trish! Trisha, hang on. Let me finish. Oh, my gosh. There it is. There it is. It was a sticker. I have to show you something, Trish. I went to the post office today. Hot! Kristen gave me tweezers, and they're over there, and I can't reach them from here, and I should be using them. I think she was tired of hearing me yell hot, but yeah. Okay, so all that weirdness is down. There's a little bit of black in the train. So you know what? Let's just cut this in half. And staple that there. There we go. Now, there's another little piece of Happy Mail to send out. You've been reorganizing and getting new pictures up. Fun. So I have been asked to do a craft room tour, and for those of you that know me, you're probably giggling about that because you know that I actually have different areas of craft room, that it's not like it's a one and done. So I'm like, what area should I show? You know what I mean? And now I'm just making a quick cluster just to get some more of these stray pieces off the desk. Come on. And where's the stapler? Here it is. We're going to do 2. And then I have this. No. What's this say? Lumi. What does that say? Lumiere? I don't know. Lumiere. It's French. Lumiere. I don't know. But we're going to chop it and put some glue on it. Not upside down. And just go like that. Oh, look, a cluster. Okay, that one's done. Now, there are little pieces here that I'm not going to finagle with. Oh, look. I won't throw that out. That's cute. That could go on top of another cluster. Crystal has 2 craft rooms. All paper stuff is in dining room, and my other one is in the garage. The one in the garage is 40 by 15. Wow. So, okay. All of my gel plate stuff and acrylic paints are in my,
Morning, Johnny. Anything?
No, but thank you. Okay. They are in my, dining area. I have a hutch, and so I have one drawer with paints, and then I have one door with like stencils and things and my gel plate. So that's in the dining room. And then, yeah. And then I make earrings out of, resin and leather and all these things. I make earrings. And I've been doing that for years. And that setup is in my guest room, which is next door. And then I'm just going to, I'm just going to use hot glue. I don't even care. It's here and it's quick. And then in the hallway, I have this area where I keep all the things that are on my Ko-fi site. It's like kind of like this built-in shelving unit that we made out of some leftover shelves from our kitchen remodel at our other house where we used to live. I'm glad we kept them. But so there's that, and it's in this hallway nook. And then where I'm sitting right now happens to be in my master bedroom. It used to be in the guest room, my craft and art space. But we have enough guests that I needed to create room for them so that people feel welcome, so they don't feel like they're a bother. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but this way, like if you were to come and visit me, you would have your own bedroom. And if I needed to go in there, the only reason would be because I would need, that's where I do like the weighing and measuring and in order to pack and ship my things. Yeah, that would be the only reason I'd need to go in there. Otherwise, it would be your own room. That meant I had to downsize because my bedroom, while big, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like this. Before we moved in, somebody took down the wall between one guest room and the master bedroom. So my master bedroom is 2 bedrooms now. But the wall that got taken down to the guest room it was a tiny guest room. It's not big at all. It's itty bitty, right? So, but it creates this master bedroom that I don't know what to do with all the space, so that's where I'm at now. Oh my gosh, Vicky. Okay, that is an ornery laughing lemon head. Oh my gosh, thank you. Vicky just did something to donate $4.99, which I honestly didn't know that was a thing. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Vicky, you rock. Now you have to send me your emails or your mailing address so I can send you Happy Mail. Okay, is that okay, guys? What do you think? Another little cluster. Yeah. Anyway, one day I will show stuff where I'm at now in this master bedroom. But right now, it's a disaster. Well, and I don't mean just that it's a disaster. What I mean is I strip the bed so I can wash all the bedding. Because guess what, ladies? I'm assuming there's no men in here right now, right? Am I correct? We're all ladies here. Get this. My husband, once a year, goes on a guy's camping trip. And it's this weekend. So my husband won't be here. So I'm washing the bedding, and I've torn things apart because I'm dusting and vacuuming under the bed and things like that. Like, I've really torn the bedroom apart so that I can deep clean it. So that this weekend I can eat snacks in bed and watch, maybe Alice in Wonderland or Harry Potter or something in bed, just chill all by myself in a clean room. But I don't mean the craft space area. I mean the bedroom side of it. So I can't really even walk in there right now because the sheets and the blankets are in the washer and dryer, and everything is piled on the floor because this here was my break from that. So after, I can actually get to everything, I will gladly go ahead and give you a little mini tour of the different spaces. Okay, I've got this here. Serenity says, no matter how much room we have, it's never enough. We just keep spreading out. Okay, truth. And you guys, let me know if this is true for you. What I'm finding is this. It's stealing some of my joy because there's clutter. I don't do well with piles and junk and clutter. My brain goes into overload. I've been debating this. I've been debating getting a what do you call that? A priority mail shipping box, a small, a medium, and a large. And putting stuff in it that I don't use very often. And saying to everybody, okay, I have filled this box full of surprises for junk journaling. If you're willing to pay for the shipping, the first person to say me, I'm mailing it to you. What do you guys think about that idea? And what I mean is, it's things like this. See this drawer? Okay. It is full of cards that would be used for, collaging. Look at these cute papers, these are cute. But I'm telling you, it's stuff that I don't use very often. What else? Oh, we've got black paper, butterflies, vintage index cards. No, not index cards. You know what I'm saying? Flashcards. Hurry! 5 times 3 is... What else is in here? Things to do. A whole pad of while you were out. I mean, like, what else is down in here? Oh, look at these little guys. Van Gogh. Like, little Van Gogh miniature painting things. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's stuff like that I don't use very often that somebody else will, that I could, there may not be very much here, but someone would use them, right? And I could just make a drawer to put things in it that I do use that would then make space somewhere else. You know what I mean? I just need to create space by getting rid of the things that I don't use because someone else will use them. So this is adorable, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make one more thing real quick. What do we do? We'll just rip it here and here. So you guys like that idea? Okay. The other thing is I have stuff that, let's just fold that up. No, I have stuff that needs sold. I have found some antique things at some little vintage antique shops that I've been to. I have made a few things. Anyway, I've got stuff I need to do another live sale. Or add them to my Ko-fi shop. I'm not sure what I should do. But I'm collecting the things in a basket. And I need to quit collecting them and start offering them because, again, that basket is taking up room, you know? All right, let's staple that. And then put this here and give it 2 staples. And look, we have a little mini booklet for inside of a junk journal. Yay! Now, I'm thinking we've been here 91 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna unplug this hot glue gun. Kristen, my joy is gone from my piles. Yeah, so that's what I mean, the piles. I want to get rid of some piles. Yeah. But I'm not exactly sure how to do it other than fill a box and offer it to other people. As, you know, as supplies that maybe, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, it's like this little baggie here, okay? I would not put in it, you know, my little random scraps, okay, to send somebody. But I could put in, like, the bee, the pineapple, the bird, these things. Oh, look, a sticker. Oh, that's cute. Don't know what it is, and it's ripped, so I won't send it. But, oh my gosh, there is... Oh, come on. There's these little things. What I'm doing is I'm putting some stuff in here right now that it's 4th of July paper that I will then mail out as Happy Mail. Because somebody might enjoy getting them and be able to use them. Like, I will never use that. I just already know I won't. Maybe somebody else would love to have that to use in their collaging, maybe. How about this little square rectangle of vellum? We could send that out, right? I think I will keep these scraps. Oh, look at that. I'll use that. Isn't that cute? That's a cardboard. Oh, that's on the floor. Let me see if I can reach it. That's like a thicker cardboard. But how cute is that? I'll put that in there. How about let's give somebody the little bird. Like there's a scrap. No, I'm not going to send that to anybody. What do we got? Little scraps. Not going to send that. I'm going to throw this away. Oh, the purple. You know, if somebody could use that on a tag, I'll send that. Why not? Oh, look. I love that little piece of lace. It has brown on it. See, I would totally send that. Because if I got that, I would love it. But like these teeny tiny random pieces, no. Or like that. Yes, I would love to get that little thing. Basically, if I would enjoy getting it in Happy Mail, I'll send it. If I would not enjoy it, I will not send it. What about a little lily pad? Why not? And Hardin Secret Garden. Yeah, let's. Lindy, I see that you sent me your address. Yay. Thank you. I will send you out some happy mail. I think, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday. I think I'm going to send out more tomorrow. You know what I mean? I got to go to the post office anyway tomorrow again, so I'll send out more happy mail tomorrow. But the garbage, I'm going to throw these away. I don't know what to do with this. I'm over it. But oh my gosh, look at how cute. I don't know if you can see or not. That's a little girl. That would be so cute in a little collage, you know? Oh yeah, that little girl gets sent out. Okay, what do we got here? Road trip. Yeah, that I know I won't use that. Somebody will. These I might use. The little houses are adorable. I don't know that I'll use them, so I'll send that out. And these I can totally, that's cool. Kind of steampunkish. You know what? I'm going to send that out even though I like it. We'll keep these, set them aside, and oh, you know what? Does anybody want one of these cards? Continuously seek him, joy is within reach. Let me see, where is... That's not my card for today, is it? No. Okay, so for instance, what this is, if you want it, you can let me know. Where's... Okay, so here's like what would be something similar on that one. Discipleship rewarded. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Did we already read this one? This one says, do the right thing. God blesses those who are persecuted for doing right, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Matthew 5:10. And it gives a little, okay. Have you ever been in a situation where choosing what's right meant making a very difficult decision? It is only possible to do what's right in God's eyes if we live our lives completely dependent on the Holy Spirit. He is the only one who can help us overcome temptation, make the right decisions, and to live in accordance with God's will. Moreover, it takes a lot of self-discipline and strong willpower to do what's right and acceptable to the Father. Yet, the Father promises us abundant blessings if we do. And that has a little prayer. This one says, Father God, I need you to go before me to guide me and protect me so that I can be faithful and obedient to your will. Amen. So I have, since we read this one, I have two. Should I put them in Happy Mail? Why not? Why not? Somebody might want to have that. You never know. And my bits are less. And actually, I don't know what to do with this. Ideas, guys? It's got that. What's this? Yeah, do I keep it? Do I throw it away? Or do I send it to somebody in Happy Mail? Because it could be, oh, Serenity, a belly band. Yes, it could be a belly band. And then my next thought was maybe a journal cover, like closure. Like where is that partial journal we made? Okay, so let's say this had signatures and this was all done and everything. And what we could do is if this was maybe glued in here like that, right? And then somehow this go around it. I think maybe we'd have to, maybe we glue this, maybe sticking out like that, right? And so then this would come around here and go, am I doing this right? I don't know. go like that. Yeah, obviously it wouldn't go on this journal. You know what? I have here we go. Here we go. Woo, I have an idea. Okay, first person. Does anybody want this? I'll send it to you in Happy Mail. Ready and go. And it's first person on my end because where you're at, you're always, always, always going to see your comment first on YouTube. Okay? Kristen, kamikaze purging. Set a timer for 15 minutes and yes or no stuff. It adds up. Yeah, exactly. Lindy says yes. Okay, so, Lindy, I'm going to take this piece of scrap and a pen. Where is my stop? Stop. Okay, we'll just grab this. Lindy. Okay. Lindy wants this. And I emptied this, so for now, I'm just going to store that in there. Okay, so that's for Lindy. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Oh, my. Oh, that one can be garbage. But these I will keep. And I guess I should keep that. And I'll keep those. But, wow. So what did we make? A partial journal cover, anyway. And let's see, we made a little scrappy pad for in a journal. A couple of clusters the hot glue. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna go in a Happy Mail. And to kitty for a Happy Mail. And then a pocket and a tag. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in a little Happy Mail. Where'd my, it's right here. Okay. I need to set that over there. And then, we have another little, cluster, a cute little tag, and that tag that has a belly band attached. And I'm not going to lie, I think this and this are my favorite things out of all of that. I don't know why, but they are so cute. Okay, well, I really appreciate you guys being here with me trying to do this Just the Bits thing. And, oh my gosh, excuse me. And water. And I'm going to go switch the bedding, laundry. Finish organizing and dusting the bedroom. And then vacuum the bedroom. And then I have some Proverbs homework to do, digging a little more into day 1 of week 7 homework, and we'll be back Wednesday morning to talk about it. And there is something coming tomorrow as well. So yeah, our June journal, we got one thing, and Just the Bits, we got a few. Yay! I will tell you, if you want to use the hashtag Just the Bits and then tag me in your description box so I can see what you do with your bits, maybe I can come copy you or get ideas from you. You know what I mean? That would be cool. I can see what you make. And then I'm excited to see what everybody does for this month's Scrappy 8 Challenge 2025. Rose Tints My World, I think is what the prompt is, by Vera, which I don't have any ideas yet. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, all right, guys. Now I'm rambling. I really appreciate you guys being here. I can't tell you how much. It's helped me kind of get my creativity flowing. Vicky, thank you for supporting me with your donation. All of you, thank you for clicking the thumbs up button. and leaving comments here. You have no idea how much that helps. The less thumbs up and the less comments on people's videos, the less YouTube shares the video. But it's not just that one video. It's any video that has the same theme as your own video. So make sure you click in the thumbs up button and leave in any comment on those videos that you actually watch. And I would say whether you like them or not, if you can do that, you're just helping spread more YouTube videos. The algorithm for YouTube is just the weirdest crap in the whole world. I don't get it. But so, God bless you guys. You know what? Before I go, I know it's not Wednesday, but let me ask you this. You don't have to give me any details, but I'd love to be praying for you. If you need prayer, in the comments right now, just put me or I do, and I will spend the rest of the day taking the time to pray for you as I go about all of my things. And I'll be thinking also about when to do a couple of little, I guess you call them craft room tours. Yeah. Vicky, you got it. If you want me to know details, you can email me. Yeah. But you don't have to, because let's be real, God knows the details. He knows the details of each and every one of our lives, whether we want him to know or not, whether we are believers or not. Yep. Serenity, you got it. You got it. All right. I'm out of here, guys. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye.